What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse, rational hate. So, want to get my thoughts on something real quick. One is, you know, Josh Taylor, he made a video, basically he was speaking to Regis Prograde on Twitter, and he made the comment, don't worry, I will decapitate Teofimo Lopez, because Regis Prograde made a tweet saying he hoped that he get a chance to fight this clown, Teofimo Lopez, one day. And so he was responding to that. So for Teofimo, this is a fight that, basically because of his comments, his recent comments, he pissed a lot of people off. And, this is a fight, if he loses, which more than likely he will, he's going to be in a dark place, okay? When you talk a lot and then you fail, people start to really add these things up the same way they do when you win, okay? And if you are a person that they don't want to see win, well, it's that much worse. Imagine, you see any fighter in the history of boxing who they wanted to see lose. If these guys were losing, then it's like, okay, he's finished. They write people off at times because they want to see them fail. But for Teofimo, he was a guy that a lot of people was behind. Now, of course, he was the underdog against Lomachenko, and most people felt like there was nothing he could do to win, but he did. Now, if he was able to pull off a win against Josh Taylor, this would be huge for him, because he's already being written off. And to be honest with you, it's understandable, because he's fragile in the mind. And it's like he's falling apart. And I think Josh Taylor's a better fighter either way. Period. Okay? But and for the person that made the comment when about, he should show that same energy talking about Josh Taylor for Catterall. Okay. Do I believe that Catterall won that fight against Josh Taylor? Absolutely. I feel like he won that fight and was robbed of the victory. I can't blame Josh Taylor for that. And this has nothing to do with Catterall. Okay, he's not fighting Catterall. He's fighting Teofimo Lopez. So when that time comes, it comes. But, I or you have nothing to do with that decision. Yeah, Catterall won that fight in my opinion. What does that have to do with the fact that Teofimo is fighting Josh Taylor now? So I don't even know what the hell that was about. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about. But at the end of the day, yeah, this is a fight where, this will not be an excuse, okay, by the people who understand what's real. But it will be an excuse for Teofimo should he lose, and his fan base, that, he was distracted, he was going through a lot, going through contract situations. And no, he made it in his mind and made a conscious decision that this is his last fight with ESPN. And so whatever he's dealing with, that has nothing to do with Josh Taylor. So we don't care about the excuses that's already, having the seeds planted that, and my focus wasn't there, I wasn't in a good space, I was going through some things. Yeah, okay, whatever. So the way I see it, yeah, these excuses they already have them, in the formation to put, to be set in motion should he lose this fight. And I think that as long as Josh Taylor goes in there and fight like he's known to fight, that he should win this fight. Hell, Catterall will probably beat Teofimo as well. So regardless, and that's that. And I feel like when this fight does happen, should the rematch with Catterall happen afterwards or whatever's going to go down, I don't know what's going to happen. Would we like to see the rematch? Yeah, and I'm not big on rematches, but the fact that Catterall got robbed, yeah, I think that definitely warrants a rematch. But that's not the fight that's happening right now. So what does a win do for Josh Taylor as far as him going forward? Who he gets in there with, we'll have to see. What does a win do for Teofimo Lopez? Well, they put him amongst the top guys in, the 140 division. Not just being catapulted because of what you've done in at 135, and then coming in, fight 2 meatballs, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm that guy. But he's already on his 3rd fight, and guess what? He's fighting Josh Taylor. So, we'll just have to see how that goes. Other thing I want to talk about, Jermell and Jermell Charlo, there was an interview going on, and Jermell was saying how he respects Floyd Mayweather and everything, and Jermell says, you respect him, or, like, I ain't friends with him, and that motherfucker don't call me, and, like, just saying a bunch of stuff. Now, I don't care personally, because what he's saying about Floyd Mayweather, I don't care at all. But, basically, Jermell was saying he wants smoke with Floyd. They could have fought back when Floyd was at 154, when everybody knows that, look, first off, the crazy thing is, him saying what he said. I remember a time when Floyd was giving props to the Charlos, and not that they were ever friends or whatever, but bottom line, Jermell Charlo saying what he's saying about he wants to fight Floyd, he wants smoke with Floyd, he wanted it then and he wants it now, and he's saying, I don't care, I could be 50, he could be 60, we still could fight. Like, I want that smoke, like, I still want to fight Floyd, right? Now, my thing is, I like the Charlos as fighters, and whoever they fight, I ride with the Charlos. But this is like a real sucker move, man. Because, first off, you're doing nothing but clout chasing. Floyd is retired. Floyd is fighting only exhibitions. Floyd still probably a bust your ass. With reality, with everything that he's saying, right? Terrence Crawford is on the other side, saying he want to come to 154 to fight you. Yet you have no interest in fighting Terrence Crawford. And if the first thing come out of your mouth is, well, yeah, Terrence Crawford isn't a star, Floyd is. Well, your star power can't compare to Floyd Mayweather's. So what does Floyd gain by beating you? Well, he'll gain people going, damn, Floyd's still the man. He still got it. Same way how they tried to, big up Pacquiao for beating Keith Thurman, as if this puts him over Floyd. No, it doesn't, because Floyd beat Pacquiao and they fought. So I don't care what he did. It's another accomplishment for Pacquiao. Doesn't matter what he does against other guys, okay? But for you to have so much energy and so much, enthusiasm about fighting a retired 45-year-old guy versus a guy who's the same age as you that is saying he wants to come up and fight you at 154, and you're saying, go fight Errol Spence. You ain't did nothing. It don't work like that. Yeah. Well, what is your pay-per-view numbers looking like? Right? You're undisputed, but for you to just all of a sudden start talking about Floyd. This is the thing about boxing that's a turnoff, man. Fight, Terrence Crawford. Fight guys like that right now that is current and active and that want to fight and that deserve to be there. Fight those guys. And if you're talking about legacy, yeah, basically, well, you and Terrence Crawford would be a legacy fight. But for you, we all know it's the payday that you're looking for with a guy like Floyd Mayweather. Let's be real. The fact that he put so much emphasis on it, I'm listening like, damn, Jermell, usually people always assassinate Jamal for things he say. And, it's like, where is this even coming from? He's arguing with his brother. He's saying he fight Floyd for the right amount of money. Then he says, told his own brother, because his brother says, nah, I wouldn't fight my brother. And he said, I'll fight you. Jermell tells Jamal, I'll fight you if the money's right. So all of this, I want smoke with everybody. No, you don't want smoke with everybody. You don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. And for me, it's like, I would be going with Jermell if he fought Terrence Crawford. But this is like some real sucker type stuff, man. Like, you're calling out guys that's not even active boxers anymore, that's only doing exhibitions, and like, that's not going to happen. So to me, this is nothing but a clout chase. And, Jermell, you really don't need to go that route, man. So if you really want smoke with a guy that will be a part of your legacy, and especially if you win, this elevates you and you are already undisputed, fight Terrence Crawford. Have that same energy with him. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all in the next video.